Starting at a guard for Mid-America Nazarene, a 6-foot freshman from Great Bend, Kansas.
Back from the College of the Ozarks and the NAIA National Tournament on KMNU Channel 18. They're doing the opening introductions.
At a guard for Roberts Wesley and a 5-foot 10-inch sophomore from Weedsport, New York, number 44, Matt LaPisca. At a guard for Mid-America Nazarene, a 6-foot 2-inch junior from Olathe, Kansas, number 32, Jimmy Williams. At a guard for Roberts Wesley and a 5-foot 10-inch senior from Woodville, New York, number 10, Chris Day. At a forward from Mid-America Nazarene, a 6-foot 6-inch senior from Olathe, Kansas, number 4, Sean Malloy. At forward for Roberts Wesleyan, a 6-foot 1-inch senior from Adams, New York, number 24, Caleb Richter. At a forward for the Pioneers, a 6-foot 1-inch senior from Maquoketa, Iowa, number 40, Dan Fleming. At a forward for the Raiders, a 6-foot 6-inch junior from Canastota, New York, number 34, Joe Rebsey. And at center for the Pioneers, a 6-foot 4-inch sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 44, Adam Oots. And at center for Roberts Wesleyan, a 6-foot 3-inch junior from Erie.
Ready to tap it up. Up it goes, ball is tapped by Oots, controlled by Malloy. Pioneers will have the first crack at it. Keeley bringing it across the timeline for Mid-America. A couple of dribbles for Keeley, drops to Malloy. Malloy looking around for Fleming. One dribble back up top to Williams. Williams over to Keeley on the wing. 23 on the shot clock for the Pioneers. Keeley looking for Fleming. Instead, he's gonna go down low to Malloy. Malloy trying to kick back outside, does to Fleming. 15-footers, no good. I think they're gonna call Pioneers. Keeley looking, finding Malloy up top. Malloy gonna go down low to Oots. Oots turning, layup, good. 19:07 to go in the first half. Mid-America takes their first lead of the game, 2-0. Trying to answer is Roberts Wesleyan. 12-footer up and good for number. Keeley looking for Fleming. Fleming another open three. It's good this time. 5-2. Nice to see the North America Conference's leading scorer get it started. 3 for Fleming, 5 for Mid-America. They lead 5-2, 17-50 at mnu.edu, and let us know what you think. Second shot up for Fleming is no good. Ball down to Witherspoon. Witherspoon gets it a corner to Richter. Richter driving, layup, no good. Board to Williams. Williams gonna get it out to Fleming. Fleming driving, layup, good. We're tied at 8, 16 low to Witherspoon. He turns on Oots, layup, good. Boy, nice moves from Witherspoon. 10-8, Roberts Wesleyan. Malloy trying to drive on the other end, layup, good. Fleming, Fleming driving, drops it low, Malloy, layup, good. Party trying to find Fleming, instead goes up top to Miller. Miller rotates the ball to Williams on the wing. Williams looking for Fleming. Fleming rising from 3 again. Good again. Dan Fleming. Witherspoon shoots and misses. Board to Keeley. Great play by Matt Keeley. Helping out on the backside and getting the board. Gets it over to Williams. Jimmy gonna try a 3. It's good. Pioneers by 4 now. Malloy across to Fleming. Fleming rising from 17. It's good. 23 inside to Floyd. Floyd shoots and misses. Ball tipped, weak side board to Williams. Williams gets it down to Malloy. Malloy misses the layup, but they're going to call a foul. So Sean succeeds and extends the Pioneer lead to 25-17. 9:55 to go in the first half. Basketball now in the couple of dribbles, backs it out, gets it over to Keeley. Keeley going to drop down low to Malloy. Misses the layup. Malloy gets his own board, goes back up with it, and scores. Pioneers now by 10. Hitting Williams, can't find him, drives instead, then kicks to Malloy. Malloy drops it low to Hardy. Hardy out to Miller. Miller to Malloy, layup, good! Sean Malloy doing a nice job getting it. 7:14 to go in the first half, 29-24 Pioneers. Peterson checking in for the first time for the Pioneers. David's brother Dan, a 2-time All-American and a national tournament performer himself. Williams, 17-footer, off the board is good. Boy, that was a tough angle on that. Key from Williams, no good. Forward to Peterson. Peterson gets it back outside to Fleming on a nice save. Fleming gonna drive, layup, good. Dan Fleming. Lapiska gets it over to Revies. He gets it back out to Lapiska. Lapiska up top to Stay. Stay on the wing to Floyd. Floyd gonna try to go down low. Ball tipped and stolen by the Pioneer. He's gonna rotate around the pick. Get it back outside to Lapiska. Lapiska driving, tries to kick outside. Offensive foul. Lapiska gets it over on the wing to Stay. Stay looks at the three, decides against it. Then he gets it back from Lapiska and tries one, misses. Forward to Hardy. Hardy gets it out to Keeley. Keeley gonna rotate to Fleming. Fleming gets out, layup. Is forward to Hardy. Hardy gets it out to Keeley. Keeley gonna rotate to Fleming. Fleming gets out, layup. Low to Fleming. Fleming spinning, layup, good. Wow, Dan Fleming. 18 for him in the first half. 3 minutes to go in this first half, and the Pioneers' biggest lead of the game, 40-27. Basketball to Witherspoon. Witherspoon out to Floyd. Floyd driving, layup, no good. They're gonna call an offensive foul. Nice job of taking the charge by Sean Malloy. Top of the key to Kish. Kish now going to drive around Williams. Try one. Blocked from behind by Miller. Well, he tried to anyway, and Kish ended up with it on the other end in the corner. Kish tries to go to someone. It's tipped and a steal by Seth Stimson. Stimson drops to Miller. Miller layup. Good! We go under a minute in the first half, and the Pioneers lead by 20. America. Let's see what they can do. Williams trying to rotate the ball in. Gets to Tiffany. Tiffany going to shoot it. It's good! 5 on the shot clock for Mid-America. He drops low to Fleming. Fleming spinning from 12. It's good. Fleming now with 22. 53-32. Witherspoon going to try to go down low. Does to Rebsy. Reverse layup is good. 53-30. 15-footer. No good. Forward to Williams. Great block out by Jimmy Williams to get in. Malloy does up top. Malloy one dribble gets it over to Keeley. Keeley trying to go down low to Oots. Does to Malloy instead for a layup. Nice cut by Sean Malloy to get open. To Keeley. Keeley looks up the floor to Williams. Williams trying to find Oots. Cutting to the hole. Great shot.
I'd like to say thank you to our maple sponsors, Ozarks Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, Leo Journey Construction Company, Office Concepts of Missouri Incorporated, our honorary coaches, White River Electric, Allstate Insurance, Briar Road Quilts,
tries to kick back outside, does to Rebsy, bank shot's good, and they're within 11. 60-49, Pioneers up by now. Fleming trying to go down low. Instead, he's gonna rise from 17 and hit. Rising to the games. Williams driving, drops in the corner to Keeley for a wide open three, and he'll nail it. Wow, Pioneers back up by 16. Keeley gonna drop low to Oots. Oots gets back outside to Keeley for three. Bang! And it's good. 12:02 to play. Oots dropping down low to Miller. He loses the handle, gets it back to Oots. Hardy layup, no good. They're gonna count the bucket though. And Keeley brings it across, goes down in the corner to Williams for three. Good from Jimmy Williams. 70 looking around, gonna find Hardy on the wing. Hardy for three. Joel knocks one down. Big shot from him to Oots. Oots to Miller. Miller, layup, good. Nice job by Jeff Miller, hesitating, and then going, driving, shooting, and missing. Board to Oots. Oots going back up. Does not get fouled, but does score. Wesleyan gonna start looking at some threes. Tip, steal by Fleming. Is he gonna try one? You betcha, reverse. Dan Fleming. You betcha, reverse! Dan Fleming with a huge dunk. The reverse for a 22-point Pioneer lead. 7:53 to play. The crowd is excited, as well they should be. Ball down low, steal by Hart. Williams to Fleming for three. Good. 8-3 by Fleming. Pioneers lead by 25. It's a full timeout. The fans are cheering. Cheer a little more for him in about a minute on KMNU Channel 18. Just a minute. From the corner to Fleming. Fleming driving to the hole. No good, but he got fouled. Tomorrow afternoon, I believe it's a 4:30 start, but then again, it's tournament play, so you don't know with a full day of games exactly when it will start. It is scheduled to start at 4:30. Side to Oots. No, instead he rotates to Euler for three. Steven misses it short. Board to Roberts Wesley, and now drops it low. Steal by Fleming. Fleming to Euler. Euler, layup, good. 95-64 Peterson. Peterson behind the back in the corner to Tiffany. 35 seconds to find out. They get it to Tiffany. Tiffany for three. Good! Oh my goodness. That's 101 for the Pioneers to 72 for Roberts. Peterson rotates to Euler. Euler out to Tiffany. 2 seconds. 1 second. No time. Pioneers win 101-74. Mike Tiffany running out the clock for the punt against Dickinson State. We'll be back with some final stats for you.
And at center for Dickinson State, a 6'8" junior from Dickinson, North Dakota, number 52.
Fleming goes to Oots. Oots up top to Keeley. Keeley looks at a three, decides against it, goes in the corner to Fleming for three. Good. Nice to see that start from Dan Fleming. Playing the ball going to drop to Oots. Oots spinning in the lane, 8-footer, good. 18 minutes to go outside. Tip by Fleming, steal by Fleming, dunk by Fleming, a one-handed dunk. 7 shoots, misses, board to Williams. Williams gonna bring it out for Mid-America, gets it across, drops it down to Oots. Oots to Malloy, Malloy, layup, good. 9-4 Pioneers, 16 around, gonna try to go to Oots. Instead he goes down low to Fleming. Fleming spinning, 10-footer, good. Dan Fleming playing like an All-American right now. Pioneers get another 5-point lead with 14:50 to go in the first half. Mid-America. Gets it over to Hardy. Hardy trying to look down low to Keeley. Instead goes to Oots. Oots to Miller. Layup for Jeff Miller's good. 15-13. Pioneers by 2. 12:40 to go in the clock. Hardy now driving to the hole. Reverse is good. 17-13 Pioneers. Got Williams, Peterson, Keeley, Miller, and Hardy. Shot up from Keeley is good. 19-13 Pioneers. But we're going to go ahead and take it with them anyway. Be back in 30 seconds on KMNU. Fleming spinning in the lane, 15-footer. Gets trapped in the bucket. Keeley with 17 on the shot clock. Keeley to Fleming. Fleming from 17. Good. No, they're going to say his foot was in front of the line, I guess, so I was right. As Keeley goes over to Fleming. Fleming driving. 12-footer from Fleming, hanging in the air. He knocks it in. 35-24. Pioneers first half. Slowing it down is Keeley as we go under 26 seconds. Keeley driving. He's in the corner. Shoots from 17. It's good. 2-1-0. Desperation shot from the Blue Hawks at the end of the half is high off the board and no good. 37-26. Pioneers with an 11-point lead, playing some of the best basketball. 39-33. Back in the game is Dickinson State. It's a 6-point ball game right now. Keeley going to Fleming for the Pioneers. Fleming rising from three. No good. Board to Malloy. Malloy goes back up with it and scores. Williams drives. Layup. Good. Jimmy Williams. Nice take by Williams. They look for Fleming instead. He finds Malloy. Malloy over to Fleming. Fleming driving to the hole. Banks it home. 47-35 Pioneers with 15:42 to go. Play. Pioneers by 12. Be back in a minute on KMNU. To the three, decides against it, goes down low to Miller. Miller spinning in the lane, 5-footer good. Jeff Miller, nice. Keeley looking around, gonna find Fleming for a three, good. Full timeout, 14 minutes to play. Pioneers lead by 15. Be back in a minute on KMN. Hanson looking for Williams, instead tries to drive, goes in the corner to Fleming for three, good. Wow. Huge three from Dan Fleming. Clock. Keeley then drops to Miller, posting up. Miller spinning in the lane, 5-footer good. 57-44. Pioneers lead back up. Hansen tries to go inside with it, instead kicks out to Williams for three. Good! We'll take three instead of two any day of the week. Lewis, layup, no good. Tip by Dickinson State is no good. Then a block by Hansen from behind. Tipped over to Pioneers by 15. 62-47. Malloy trying to extend the Pioneer lead with 7 foot of a half-court trap. They get it out to Malloy. Malloy dropping low to Hardy. Layup, good. Nice to see the Pioneers get a hoop on the end. Malloy goes down low to Oots. Dunk for Adam Oots. 60. Side to Heckerman. Heckerman driving, layup, no good. Block going to be called on Jimmy Williams, though, so Heckerman will have a couple free throws coming. Is up and good. 75-58. Pioneers by 17 as we go under 3 minutes to play. Is up and good. Pioneers. Because of the previous 1:30 game, not sure exactly when the game will start, but 3 o'clock is the scheduled start time. Adam Oots leaves the floor, and Heckerman getting ready to shoot. Dribbles a couple times, spins it in his hands, releases, rattles it around and down. 78-61 for Stimson. Couple dribbles, spins the ball in his hands, releases, rattles it around, no good. Board to the Pine. Second shot for Jeff is up. And good, 81, 60, 84, 73. Pioneers win by 11, and they'll head on to tomorrow's game against Oregon.
Contest star Rodney Chamberlain.
Matthews goes over to Fleming. Fleming with the ball. Woodson after him. Lean in, throw it off the glass, whirl around and down by Fleming. And Woody's got it low. Now they get it back. Fleming, foul line jump. Off the iron, no good. Oots there for the rebound. Want to put it back over there. Adam Oots, the great rebounder, and it is 4-0. Mid-America. Owls from Mid-America. Williams pull up. Long three on the way. Looks good. Is good. Ending first half. Williams will launch another three. Good again. Jimmy Williams is 2 for 2 from the three-point line. For somebody. Oots gives it back up. Screen over in the corner to Williams. Back to Oots. Wants to drive in the lane. Put up a little three-footer and score it. Adam Oots. And it's back to a 5-point lead and picks it up. Swins with the ball. Wants to drive down. Back his way. Whirl in the lane. Roll it to the hoop and score it. Nice move by Lamont Swinson. Good away from him. But the ball is picked up by Fleming, who goes in, throws it up, and scores from 9 feet as the clock is running down.
Amazing selection of new and used vehicles. Sure, you can buy somewhere else, but you can't get a better full.
Make it 7 right here. 13:29 remaining until halftime, and the second one is short. Rebound grabbed by corner of the rim. Rebound pulled off by Malloy. Gives it to Jimmy Williams. Ahead to Miller, who beats the down the court. Beat all the hustling guys. The biggest lead is the opposition beats you down the floor. Chris Johnson in the corner finds Cedric Day underneath. His shot blocked by Miller, and a foul is going to be called. It out on top to Miller, and they give the basketball back to Hardy. Hardy finds Fleming, who Woodson has lost on a screen, and Fleming hits the three as he came around the screen where Woody was screened. Fleming with it, bounces down low to Hardy, lay it home. Pass Johnson. Hardy with the score. He's now come back in the game, as does Regan. Staying in the game will be Woodson and Johnson. 24-16. Danny Miles and his assistants put their heads together, and we'll see what they have come up with. Second shot on the way, missed them both. Killingbeck saw that early on. Keeley playing into Malloy. Malloy down low to Oots. Lay it up, roll it home. Adam Oots now with 7 points to show you how many times by himself he got to the foul line. Mr. Automatic, the left-hander, and the first shot, nothing but net. Todd Matthews comes in here on the boards, 18-9 by Mid-America. That is not good. They've got to win the battle of the boards, Frank, or it'll be a long afternoon.
And I think that's why they're making the substitutions that they're making right now.
With the basketball out on top is Hardy. Gives it to Fleming. Puts up a three, nothing but net. Dan Fleming, he's now got 10 in the game, and they're back to an 11-point lead. Third time that they have had. Cuts him off, gives it to Miller, back to Williams. Kicks it right-hand side to Fleming for an open three. Good again.
You can't leave him open.
Fleming has 15, and they've got their biggest lead of the game at 14. Is Keeley. As you can hear, Mid-American Nazarene, a huge strong, has come here from Olathe, Kansas. Williams holds it with 11. Basketball for the Pioneers. Now it finds Fleming with Regan right on top of him. Fleming on the dribble, wants to drive down, go baseline, lay it home. Simple like that. He ran a clinic on that play and scored it. Yeah, down low with a basketball. Fleming, fade away, baseline 12-footer, good. Fleming almost unstoppable now with 19 in the Oots. Oots with a basketball, finds Fleming, fade away, 12-footer, good. Fleming is just on the game, I believe, has 21. Is that right, Frank?
That's correct.
46-34. He is a machine. He is a great one. Matthews puts up another three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Malloy crashes the board for Mid-American Nazarene. Again, 1 and out. The 12-point lead in the basketball, and we're at the 16-minute mark here. Keeley with the ball out on top to Williams. Williams left-hand side to Malloy. Gets it down low. Turn around. Oots throw up a little 7-footer. No good. Matthews side to Fleming. Regan on it. Woodson with 3 fouls sitting on the bench. Fleming goes in, throws it up, basket counts, he is fouled, and he'll go to the line. On the Oregon Tech bench, and Frank will keep his eye on that. Fleming jacks up a 3, and he hits it. Fleming the 3, and now Frank, how many points? Jimmy Williams, he'll take the 3, very high arch, and he nails it. Big basket by Jimmy Williams, his 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 11, and they're back up. Mid-American Nazarene came in as a number 12 seed. They should have been about a 5. They have played like a 1 seed here today. A good basketball team out of Kansas. Owls trying to stop them, playing short-handed. 6-footer, good, killing back, and here they come. The hustling Owls, their fans are on their feet. They're back within 6 at 58-52 with 9:10 to go. Time out, Mid-America. Game. Williams with the basketball. They have their starting 5 back in the game at this time. In the middle to Oots, turn around, throw it up, count the basket. He's fouled to go to the line. Huge hoop on a big play for Mid-America Nazarene. And the foul goes against Oregon Tech. He's going to launch a 3, and he buries it. An NBA 3 by Jimmy Williams. How clutch can you get? He's now got 14 in the game, and it's back to an 8-point lead just like that. Regan brings the ball to front for the national tournament. The Owls are within 4 at 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Oh, right along with us. I know you're on the edge of your seats, and so are we. Fleming left side with the basketball. He is the All-American, and he has had such a marvelous game, unfortunately for us. All right, right-hand side, Keeley. Keeley with the basketball. Goes back out to Jimmy Williams. He might launch it from there. It would be more than an NBA 3, but he has been hot. Williams with the basketball. Williams drives in, throws it in the corner to Keeley. Keeley throws up a 3, and it's no good. Rebound is tipped around. Johnson tips it to Carlson. Carlson with the basketball, gets it ahead to Regan. And here come the hustling Owls. Regan right side to Woodson, back to Regan. Regan with the basketball, back to Woody. Woody wants to get it inside Camp. Looking for Swinson. Swinson, as Keeley falls down, they get it now into Lamont. Lamont wants to put it up and scored inside from 5 points. Lamont Swinson. And here comes Tech. They're within 2 at 63-61 with 5:35 remaining in this ball game. Here comes Tech. And looks for someone, gives it to Oots. Oots bounces down low with it to Malloy. Malloy drives baseline, lay in good. Nice play by Malloy. And for Malloy is Williams. Williams launches another NB3, and he's got it again. Jimmy Williams. Oh, my. What did he get the balls? Was knocked away from him. Wants to drive down, back in as the ball slapped away again. And it is picked up by Fleming along the baseline. A timeout is taken by Mid-America. Looked like Carl inside. Bounce the ball down to Oots. Oots out on top. Fleming open. Throws up a 3 and buries it. Fleming hits the 3. He throws with the basketball. Gives it up to Woodson. Woody on the dribble. Wants to take it all the way to the hoop. And a foul is going to be called on Woody for throwing the elbow. He stuck the... He did. After 2 brilliant games, Woody scoreless and fouls out of the game. All right. Down by 8. We're under the 3-minute mark. And now the Owls have to play some great defense because they will run clock all the way. Out on top, Fleming, right-hand side, gives the basketball to Keeley. Keeley with the basketball. Keeley backs it off. It's Matthews and Regan and Swinson and Carlson and Johnson now in the game. Fleming wants to drive down, jump up another 3 on the right, got it again. And Jimmy Williams at the foul line. And Frank Reskin, it looks time. Oots, second shot on the way, missed them both. Swinson, the rebound, tipped away from him, and they get it back to Oots, who gets it to Fleming. And Fleming is fouled around about 4 times. It goes down for Fleming. He's got 36 in the game. Fleming to a standing ovation from his fans will sit down. He was brilliant today, but he will live to play another day. 81-67, the Owls are down 14 in the game. It's Matt Johnson. In the ovation from his fans, will sit down. He was brilliant today, but he will live to play another day. 81-67, the Owls are down 14-69, and that'll do it. Mid-America, Nazarene advances to the Final Four with an 81-69 win over the Oregon Tech Hustling Owls. It was not meant to be today.
Coaches for Mid-America Nazarene, Mike Radney and Kyle Smith, representing Fairfield Communities.
Yes, it is showtime, baby. Here we go. Red Jam Slam.
Oots now going to be in the middle, along with number 42, Zichterman. They will be jumping it up here as we get ready to get started in Final Four action from Branson, Missouri. Actually from Point Lookout, Missouri, but look out. Here we come. Oots with a tap. Malloy with the control, and the Pioneers will have the first crack at it. Keeley going to bring it across for the team as well. Swadling shooting. Air balls the first free throw. I think he's a little tight, and the Mid-America top two, Lancer. Lancer driving inside. Offensive foul. Great job by Matt Keeley taking the charge. 17. Fleming now with it. One dribble. 17-footer from Fleming. Bang. 2-1 Pioneers. 16 and a half to go. Fleming jab step. Dribbles a couple times, then drives. Layup. No good, but he got fouled, so he'll have a couple free throw opportunities. In Jeff Miller. Good minutes from Miller so far this tournament. Miller, as I said, second leader in blocks. Well, the second place person in blocks in the tournament. Second shot up and good for Fleming. 5. But he then finds Hardy low. Hardy spinning, can't find anybody. Goes to Miller. 15-footer from Jeff is good. Big shot from Jeff Miller. Wow. Top to Tellman. Tellman goes down low. Turnaround shot up and good for Vandepol. Nice pass. Edwards looping for an alley-oop. Missed the dunk. Board to Malloy. Malloy coming across. Driving to Williams. Layup good. 17-12 Pioneers. 10, but a nice driving layup by Jimmy Williams made it 17-12. Cornerstone did come back right down and score, though. Instead, he's going to drive. 15-footer from Jimmy, no good. Tip from Oots to Malloy is a layup. Great tip pass by Adam Oots. Gets it over to Sean Malloy. Jimmy, no good. Tip from Oots to Malloy is a layup. Great tip pass by Adam Oots. 7:39 to go in the first half. Mid-America trails by 7. Ball back up top to Swadlings. Oots looking, trying to find Williams. Instead goes low to Hansen. Hansen to Malloy. Layup good. Sean Malloy, another easy. Drops the pass to Hansen. Hansen looks at it. Drives. 8-footer. Good. Yeah. Round around and Hansen. Hansen trying to look low to Malloy. Does. Malloy to Williams. Layup good. Cornerstone giving up some easy baskets. Pioneers back within 2. 5:35 to go in the first half. Fans are absolutely crazy as Curry brings it up for the Golden Eagles. Curry gets it across to Zichterman. Zichterman drops it in the corner, then back outside to Swadling. Swadling over to Curry. Curry gonna drop it low. Strip, steal by Adam Oots. Williams now with the basketball for the Pioneers, trailing by 2, 5:12 to go. Kicks across to Hansen. Hansen, dribble, drive, layup, good. We are tied. 23 apiece, 5:05 to go in the first half. Still looking, can't find anybody. 3, 4, finally dribbles it around. Now Hansen lowering his head, 8-footer, there's a foul call. Hansen will have a couple free throws coming. Hands, release, good. Pioneers by 2, 4.5 to go in the first half. Pioneers, Malloy driving, kicking to Hansen for a 3, good! Rhett Hansen, big one, Pioneers up by 1. Oh my goodness, 3:50 to go in the first. To pull into Tedman on the 3, no good. Tip, board to Malloy. Great job by Keeley. Malloy looks for Williams. Williams cutting to the hole. No good. Keeley tries to tap it to him. Try to pass down inside to Vandepol. Vandepol back outside for a 3. No good. Board to Fleming. Great job by Dan Fleming on the box out. 43 seconds to go. But backing it out. Finally finds Fleming on the wing. Fleming driving. Fleming rising. Fleming shooting from 8. It's good. 32-28. 20 seconds left. Let's see if Cornerstone gets now. Driving, spinning in the lane, shot up, no good. Board to Malloy. Malloy looking, can't find anybody. Tip, steal, layup, no good. Board to Malloy again. End of the half. Wow, Pioneers up by 4 at halftime. But lucky to be up by 4, kind of a lazy pass. Looks at a 3, decides to go up top to Curry, back to Swadling. No, yes, no on the 3, airballs it. Looking, finding Malloy. Malloy gonna try to go low to Oots, instead kicks to Williams. Williams 3, good! Jimmy Williams up by 7 along with the rest. Keeley looking around, gonna drop to Oots. Oots now catches, he's immediately double teamed, and they're gonna call a foul on Cornerstone. Let's see which of the 2 players he was guarding they call it on. Williams low to Oots. Oots spinning. They're gonna call a foul. Low to Zichterman. Zichterman out to Lancer for 3. Short, no good. Board to Fleming. Fleming out to Williams. Williams now tries to drive, instead backs it out. It's Fleming. Fleming driving, rising, layup, good. Great cut by Dan. Stone now with the basketball. Robinson gonna try to drop it low, does to Vanderpool. Vanderpool back to Robinson, shot up and good. It's 37-30 Pioneers. Williams looking for Malloy. Malloy layup, good. Great break by the 2-0 Lathe. That's what they were in high school. Now they're Pioneers, and Pioneers lead by 9. Looking around, trying to find Keeley. Instead goes to Fleming. Fleming driving, layup, good. 5-foot hanging shot by Fleming makes it 4. Fleming now with the basketball for Mid-America. Decides to slow it up. Fleming looking low. Can't do anything with it, so he backs it out. 23 on the shot clock for the Pioneers. Dribbling around is Fleming, breaking his man down. 3 from Fleming, good. Oh, Dan Fleming's heating wide open. Tellman for 3, he misses. Board to Miller. Basketball to Keeley. Keeley gets it out to Williams. Williams to Oots. Layup for Oots is good. Pioneers by 11. 14-16 to go. Timeout on the floor. Big. They do to Hansen. Hansen spinning, shooting, and missing. Board to Oots. Oots back up. Shot up, no good. Back up is Miller. Good. Pioneers, 3 boards on that possession, and they knock it in finally. 48-35, Pioneers by 13. Instead, finds Malloy up top. Malloy now looking down low, goes to Oots. Oots turning, gets blocked, gonna go up again with it. Shot up, good, Adam Oots. 50-38 for 2 Williams. Williams now gonna drop low to Oots. Oots kicking outside to Fleming. Fleming, 3, good, Dan Fleming. Can't get free. Goes around his man, drives inside, foul gonna be called. No basket, fouls on the floor. They're gonna call that a foul, gonna try to go down low, does. Turnaround shot from Vanderpool's good. Pioneers have no answer for Vanderpool. It's 53-42. To back it out, gets to Fleming. Fleming now, to the hole, no, drops to Malloy for an easy one. Oh, great look from Dan Fleming. Knew he was gonna get clears. Edwards up top to Tellman. Tellman tries to go down low. Tip and steal by Adam Oots. Oots bringing it up slowly. Now he's going to drive. Drops to Hansen. Hansen layup. No good. Board to Oots. Oots going up strong. Kicks outside to Keeley instead for 3. No good. Board to Malloy. Layup. Good. Oh no, Hansen with the board. Sorry, misspoke. 57-42. Hansen with the board and the foul and the bucket. That sounds like the trifecta to me. 57-42, Pioneers by 15. 10 on the Pioneer football team. Kick outside to Curry. Curry 3, short. Board to the Pioneers, I believe. Or no, do they call that off of Mid-America? Let's see, are they going to Tiffany, Williams, and Keeley. Shot up, no good. Oots loses the pull. Vanderpool outside to Zichterman for 3. No good. Board to the Pioneers. Williams gets it. Goes to Keeley. Keeley running with it. Corner. Tiffany. 3. No good. Board to the Golden Eagles. To Fleming. Foul away from the basketball. Let's see who they call this one on. Not sure. Are they going to get Oots? I'm not sure what the call is. Hansen. Hansen going to rotate. Hansen driving. Hansen 8-footer. Good. Hey, that works. Red up by 16 along with the rest of the punting. Gets it over to Lancer. Lancer drives. Offensive foul on John Lancer, I do believe. 18, they're going to try to make it 20 on this possession. Jimmy Williams now between the circles, passes off to Fleming. Fleming, 25 feet from the hole. He's going to drive. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss. Board to Oots, though. Oots going to kick it back out for the Pioneers. No, instead he drives. Passes off to Hansen. Layup good for Red Hansen. Great play by the Pioneers. Hansen Pioneers up now by 17 with 6 to Oots. Oots to Malloy. Malloy across to Fleming. Fleming driving. 12-footer. Good. Pioneers by 19. In this first semifinal game of the NAIA Division II National Tournament, Pioneers leading by 19. Dan Fleming, huge second half, 12 points in the second half. He leads the Pioneers with 18 points, but the surprise is Rhett Hansen with 16 points for the Pioneers. Those two sparking the Pioneers to a 19-point lead, 4:44 to go. Basketball not over yet, but the Pioneers need to solve it away. Basketball in the hands of Fleming. Fleming gonna drive, 8-footer, good! Foul gonna be called as well, so great shot. 51. Fleming shooting, scoring, Pioneers by 20. Nice game though, 13 points, 14 boards, a double-double for Sean with 3:48 to play. Basketball now in the hands of Keeley. Keeley gonna run around, look for somebody to throw to. He's well defended though, and then they find 10 on the clock now. Long three. What was that? I think he was looking for Miller to go to the rim. Harwood across to Tiffany. Back over to Euler. Euler dribbling around, goes out to Peterson. Peterson over to Harwood. Harwood back out to Stimson. 1 minute to go. Pioneers by 21. Stimson now with the basketball. And the Pioneers are going to go to the finals of the NAIA Division II National Championship, as with 33 seconds to play, they're passing it around, up 22 points. Basketball to Harwood. Harwood looking, finding Stimson, 25 seconds. He'll hold on to it. He's dribbling around, and the clock's going to run out. Pioneers to the final, 81-61. A 20-point victory for the Pioneers in a game that we figured would be a battle to the finish. The Pioneers pull away in the second half behind a big second half from Dan Fleming. 23 points total for Fleming. He had 6 at half. If you can subtract like I can, that means 17 in the second half for the Pioneers. Best All-America candidate, Dan Fleming, although other players played like All-Americans tonight, not the least of which Sean Malloy. 13 points, 14 rebounds, also 16 points from Rhett Hansen, who'd have thunk it, and 13 points from Jimmy Williams. That's 4 Pioneers in double figures. And the Pioneers win by 20, 81-61. We're gonna go ahead and take a 2-minute commercial break on KMNU Channel 8.
Ball title. Their opponent tonight, Mid-American Nazarene University, didn't necessarily expect to be here. Here's Rocky Lamar.
I never dreamed that this team would do it. You know, last year's team, yeah, we had a couple other teams in the past, and I thought, that's going to be the team that does it. But this is the team that just has shocked the world. And we started the year off, and we met back in September. When I met with them, I said, fellas, you know, nobody's picking you to do anything, but I got news for you. We're going to be the Shock Troop Pioneers.
It's Northwestern and Mid-American Nazarene University for the Sears Trophy tonight on Metro Sports. Gymnasium, as tonight it's the 10th annual NAIA Division II Men's Basketball Championship. Northwestern taking on Mid-American Nazarene University. Hi everybody, Kevin Weick along with Bob Sunbull here on Metro Sports. And Bob, this is a grueling tournament. You got to win a lot of games in a short period of time.
Well, Kevin, to get here tonight, you've got to win 4 games in 5 or 6 days. It is a grueling contest, not only physically, but mentally. It's an endurance contest, and both of these ball clubs have done a great job.
And let's take a look at Northwestern's road to the title game. They opened with a win over Northwestern of Minnesota.
22 last night, but he's doing a lot of things, not only scoring, but rebounding. They also have a great inside player in Brandon Jacobson, and also Ben Gerleman, an outstanding player also. Northwestern, very good team, came in with a 7 seed. They're ready to go.
As far as MNU, let's take a look at how they got to the championship game. They've been scoring a lot of points. They beat Roberts Wesleyan, then took care of Dickinson State, Oregon Tech in the quarterfinals, and in the semifinals last night, they came from behind to beat Cornerstone University. Bob, this team has a big-time scorer. His name is Dan Fleming.
Well, Kevin, Dan Fleming's an All-American, averaging almost 30 points a game, leading them in this tournament. He's the guy that's got the whole package. He's got the outside shot. He goes into the basket. He's got the fades, the spins. He can do it all. But they've also got some leaders in Jimmy Williams and Sean Malloy. And Rocky Lamar said it best. The Shock Troop Pioneers are here to win a national championship.
It's Northwestern taking on Mid-America Nazarene University for a national championship tonight on Metro Sports. Stay tuned. Our starting lineup: Renshaw and Ranke. Rocky Lamar, head coach of Mid-America Nazarene University in his 15th year. He's the all-time winningest coach in the school's history, and he's taken this team to the national tournament 3 straight years. His lineup looks like this: Malloy, Oots, Keeley, Williams, and Dan Fleming, just today named to the first-team All-American team in NAIA Division II. He's their top scorer on the team. The home team will be Mid-America Nazarene University, the 12th seed from Olathe, Kansas. And the Pioneers will wear white. Officials for tonight's ball game will be Rodney Chamberlain, Jim Jennings, and Carl Blair.
Kevin, this is going to be a great ball game just from the standpoint of the two coaches do such a good job in preparation, getting their guys ready. Really done a great job. 65% from the field in the tournament, 51% from the three-line. Astounding numbers.
Fleming misfires on the three, give it back to Northwestern. They lead by a point here. Here's Lance Ranke with a dribble drive, and he finishes.
He's pretty good at backing off, fading. Here he is going into the paint again for his first bucket.
He's averaging 29 per game here in the NAIA Division II tournament. That's tops of any player. That's his first deuce of the night. Jacobson cross-courting. This is Renshaw. Corner pass. Ranke wide open for a three. Money.
Well, what a great pick.
Down low, Adam Oots to transfer from Bethel. Powers a shot up and scores. Ehrlichman played for his father at Preston High School, and his game shows that as Fleming answers at the other end.
About earlier, he's got a lot of shots. He can take it all the way to the hole. That was a one-dribble pull-up. Really does a good job of creating space from his defensive play.
Fleming, another guy that played for his father in high school. And a walking by Western. Back with more after this. Matt Keeley, the freshman. He runs his team, finding Fleming. Goes hard in the cup and scores it. Tough shot.
Great
by Dan
basket
Fleming.
And almost attracted the foul. This is a great move.
4th all-time leading scorer in Pioneers basketball history, Dan Fleming, closing in on the tournament record as he needed 12 to break the record starting play tonight. Ehrlichman can't get the three down. Loose ball. Woudstra taking Malloy to the bucket and scoring on him. Brandon Woudstra.
To 22 in his points per game. Just done a great job.
Oots muscles it home. Adam Oots. Turnaround hook shot a little short. Give it back to the Pioneers and a 14-14 lockup here. Approaching 13 minutes to play in your first half. Inside pass intercepted by Woudstra. This is Brandon, the sophomore. He'll run it into the front court. A little give and go, and a reach-in foul coming up. The 2 free throw makes by Brandon Woudstra. Give it back to the Pioneers. Fleming on the pull-up. Nothing but cotton.
This is a clinic. This is a guy that knows how to get to the basket. He can get shots like that. He moves into the defensive player, gets the shot away. He's got a spin move. He's got this little backup move. Here's the one I like. Take the defensive man in, step back, shoot it in. All-American.
2-on-2, the leaper, Devilar. Oh, great block. Kick out Keeley for the three. Brandon Jacobson, a rebound. Jacobson, they send a double team at him. The big guy using that hook effectively. A left hand.
Mid-America may have to change some defensive strategy if they keep going in and get the post-game scoring.
Trying to answer at the other end. Ball pinballs out. A little unlucky for Jared Wake. And Mid-America transitioning and scoring.
What a great heads-up play by Matt Keeley, the point guard.
Fleming, the dub down to Malloy. Cross-courting now. Jimmy Williams, another three. Malloy, a good offensive rebound and stick back. Sean Malloy. Send it down low. Davilar, a turnaround, and it dances in.
Post-point production has really been big for Northwestern. They're getting a lot of points in the paint. It's something that Mid-America is going to have to address.
Fleming trying to answer with a baseline jumper and does. Dan Fleming.
Between what Northwestern's doing on offense to what Mid-America's doing. But again, it's philosophy, and it's also what each team is doing on defense. Mid-America came in. They were going to chase them off the three line and probably not double down. Let them have post-point production. Whereas you got Mid-America on the other side.
Dan Fleming there from Mid-America Nazarene University, averaging 25 points per game.
How about them come off screens? They're holding, they're grabbing. His shirt's a size 34 coming in. It'll be a 42 when he leaves.
All stretched out, huh? Well, an interesting story with Fleming and Coach Rocky Lamar. Their family's pretty close, aren't they?
Well, his high school coach, Fleming, it was his father, Bill. A legendary coach in Iowa, 500 wins, over 33 years of coaching. But he was also Rocky Lamar's high school coach. In fact, Bill Fleming's here tonight, and Bill told me today Rocky Lamar was his first all-state point guard. And so there's a great connection here.
Well, Papa Fleming going to be very proud because his son has become the all-time leader in tournament points now, as he has scored 128. That is a new NAIA tournament record. As the shot off the mark, boots the rebound now for the Pioneers. Hit ahead to Malloy, the catch, and he draws the foul.
You know what else? If you get a point guard that'll throw that pass, then you'll get your big guys to run. As a coach, there's nothing worse telling your big guys to run, but nobody deliver them the ball.
Division II National Championship ball game. A record been set by Dan Fleming now with 128 tournament points. But his Pioneers down 7 here at the intermission. 40-33. Back with our halftime report here on Metro Bowl. A interesting first half. Both teams shooting well, but boy, the Red Raiders on fire again.
Well, I think the Red Raiders have found the answer for their offense lies inside. They've gone to Brandon Jacobson. Davilar's come off the bench. They've gotten 8 baskets from their post player, and really Mid-America hasn't found an answer for that, and that's been the big key. The other key is turnover, the good outside shooting. Dan Fleming has provided a little, Jimmy Williams a little, but they need to up their field goal percentage a little bit in the second half and find an answer to guard that big post player.
Well, let's take a look at that big post men's basketball championship. Kevin Weick along with Bob Sunbull. 7-point deficit for the Pioneers. How do they get back in this ball game in the second half?
Well, first thing on the defensive end, find an answer to defend the post players. They've given up 16 points to the 2 post men. They can do better than that. They might have to come up with a double down scheme. They might have to change part of their defense. But first, try to answer that on the defensive end. On the offense, try to get more people involved. Dan Fleming's already got off with 5 baskets, but you've got to get some other people involved to take away a little of that pressure on him. And then at the same time, try to get to the free throw line and get some points.
Time now to check our first half numbers.
All you see here are Northwest.
Woudstra and Jacobson, Fleming and Malloy, the team captains. Both.
Well, we'll have to look and see if any changes are made. Here you got a little double down. You got Keeley coming to double the post. So Rocky Lamar made some adjustments in that halftime locker room and how they're going to defend that post.
Jimmy Williams. Fleming 5 for 13 for the ball game. Nice give and go. Jacobson to Woudstra.
Oh, it's pretty basketball. Great assist by Jacobson.
Jimmy Williams back the other way. Counted these fouls. Back to a 9-point lead. Northwestern led by as many as 10 in the first half. Fleming with an answer. A 3-ball. Dan Stasium. Fans were lined up 3 hours before the game. Adooz takes it inside and banks the score.
Wow, what a move.
Scoring a 3 from Branshaw, no good. Jimmy Williams up big and strong, a rebound for the Pioneers. Down low, Fleming, double team, jump pass inside Malloy. can't get it down, and Malloy gets it back. Keeley for a three, short. Rebound on the deck. Fleming, the three, pure.
You know, it's the same play they ran 3 possessions ago. They just ran it to the other side. They run Williams curling off a double. He's hit threes both times.
2-point lead. Wout to the leaner. Again, Brandon Woudstra on fire.
Kind of back off a little bit.
Woudstra feeling it. Money. Brandon Woudstra.
I wonder as a player and a coach when the referees are going to call hand checking, and you hope it's not at an inopportune time.
Woudstra now just takes it to the hole.
Something's got to be done.
From everyone. Western trying to defend Dan Fleming, and Jared Hoig will get the foul.
You know, you get a little sense for Mid-America right now. They got a little panic going. You got guys shooting the ball that normally don't shoot it. And they've got to just kind of settle down. They've got plenty of time. 22 points already in this ball game.
Fleming, the leaner, banking and scoring. Dan Fleming now in the ball game. He has 20. Red Hansen taking it to the hoop. And they called an offensive charge. Rebounded by Dan Fleming. Now for the Pioneers, who need to get on a roll here as we approach the 10-minute mark to go for the national championship. Fleming, what a shot. He just seems to hang forever, Bob, on that shot.
Yeah, he's got a great jump. He elevates himself, and it doesn't matter. Short shot, post shot, long shot. He's got the same form, same accuracy.
22 to lead the Pioneers in the paint. That's a rainbow jumper. Timeout on the floor taken by Mid-America Nazarene University, down 62-51. 9:17 to play in your ball game. They have another run in them, Bob?
Oh, sure. I think there's a lot of time, and you know the scoring power for both teams. Both teams have an ability with a number of guys that can come out and get some shots and make some buckets. For Mid-America Nazarene, we've already seen Fleming. He's got 22 points up, and so Kevin, any one of these guys can get it done.
Take a look at some of the past champions here. This is the 10th annual ball game. Both these teams averaging nearly 90 points per game here in the Division II tournament. Malloy making 1 out of 2. Nice hustle rebound by Jimmy Williams. He'll crank the three. Boots the offensive board and draws the foul. And minutes to play for the Division II title. And Woudstra.
And he's a quick, good, solid athlete, and he's going to give Fleming a different look than what he's had.
Fleming has it now at the wing. The drive, the scoop, score it for Dan Fleming.
Here's 2 real hard move by Fleming, able to knife around, knife through the defense. Stop him. Could have been a charge. That's where you got to have that help side defense.
Keeley up high with the rebound for the Pioneers. Williams finding Oots cutting and scores.
Oh, great pass by Jimmy Williams. Finding Adams. Little trap.
Behind the back. Program. Malloy, the three, yes. Sean Malloy in a quick timeout. Taken by the Pioneers with 3:36 left. It's down to 8.
That's a big bucket for Malloy. That's one of the things that's fun here in this league is that Malloy's an inside player, but he can step out, shoot the three. His post player that was defending him's down under the basket.
Fleming, a couple of ball fakes, and he got it.
Oh, great called play by Rocky Lamar. They get down.
Blocked away by Jacobson.
Great block. Great block by Jacobson. Spreading the floor. They're going to run the shot clock down. They're going to look to see if they can get the big guy at the post. Little isolation for Woudstra.
And Woudstra falling down, turns it over. Fleming trying to free himself for a shot. The drive. And 1-1 for Dan Fleming.
Kevin, you want to see a great crossover? Watch this. Double crossover. Right to left, left to right. To the post is a called play by Rocky Lamar. Ooh, got a little hook done. That's one of those you learn on either your garage or, hey, a little one-on-one battle with your buddy.
Team All-American like he is and not have a few tricks out there.
Well, I think what's interesting now in watching college basketball, you've got a number of possessions left in this ball game. Even though there's a shot clock, you can either foul the other team to get the clock stopped, but there's enough possessions, and you want to see which team, who do you go to for shots? And that's a sign of good coaches, sign of good, well-trained teams, and a sign of unselfish play. But watch and see who gets the shots. Now, interesting on the stats, Mid-America's only had 14 fouls.
He's an 80% foul shooter.
In this tournament, he's almost been golden, 95, 98%.
26 of 27 here shooting free throws here in this tournament.
He probably plays that game that if he hits rim, it's a miss.
Down to 4 now. 90 seconds to go for the national title. Now the steal by the freshman Keeley. 2-point ball game.
Well, you know, Northwestern's playing that shot clock, and they may get a little cautious. They have so many good things going for them offensively. Now you see Coach Corver's going to call a set play.
9-0 run for the Pioneers the last 2 minutes. And the ball tipped out. It'll stay with Northwestern at the baseline. Is this place loud or what?
Well, Olathe is in attendance.
Loudstruck. The lean in. Will they count it? Yes, they do. And 28 points now. Make it 29. The lead back to 5, under a minute to play. Fleming from 15. Spins out. Fight for the rebound. Louts has got it and fouled quickly by Malone. We go to Gerleman, and he's... And he can't.